Have you ever heard the advice to learn how to love yourself by looking in the mirror and saying, "I love you, self," and thought that's totally bullshit? Me too. Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alessandra. If you are new here, welcome. If you are tuning back in, thank you guys for tuning back in. Today we are talking about body image because this has been a hot freaking topic with our clients, and I know that so many women struggle with this, myself included, and I think it's, something that we just have to talk about, because standing in front of the mirror saying "I love you" to yourself, sometimes it doesn't work. If that works for you, awesome. But it didn't really work for me, and I know it doesn't work for a lot of my clients, so let's chat. So I want to start off by saying that everybody struggles with their body image at one time or another. I think that it can get better and improve, but you're still going to have days where you look in the mirror and you're just like, or maybe your pants don't fit for whatever reason, or maybe you just are having a shitty body image day, and that happens. So it's important to recognize when that's happening instead of wallowing in self-doubt and pity. And I just want to be clear that everybody struggles with this, even the people that you see on Instagram where you admire their bodies and you comment goals on their Instagram pictures. They struggle too. You're not alone in this, and I think that so many people equate happiness to having the perfect body, when in reality it's probably the opposite. People who have the perfect body, or have like a shredded six-pack, or super shredded, or are very lean and have your ideal body, I guarantee you they struggle, and if not, are struggling more than you are. So remind yourself of that one, you're not alone, and two, that the perfect body does not equate to happiness, because I've been there. I've done a bikini competition, and I will tell you, those, what was it, like 6 months of prepping for that show and getting on stage in that bikini probably made my body image worse, and that was probably the worst it ever was when I was stage lean. So just throwing that out there. But where I'm going with this is that if you are not happy with where you are right now, having that ideal body or goal body is not going to change that. It's not going to immediately fill your happiness cup. You're not going to be full of joy when you have abs, or full of joy when you, I don't know, have jacked quads and shredded arms. It's just, it does not work that way. And I think that it's just a huge misconception, because so many people see all of these beautiful women on Instagram or wherever you're looking, in a magazine, on TV, and they have this idea that looking a certain way makes you happy, and it doesn't. So we're going to talk about what does make you happy, and how to get over these, or not get over, how to improve your mindset on these negative body image days. We place such a high standard on what our body should look like. We should be thin, we should have a huge ass, we should have no cellulite, we should have some shape but not too much, we should have some freckles around our nose but not too much, we should have, nice high cheekbones and perfect pouty lips, and all of these things. And with the fitness community especially, it's, you want to be shredded. You want to look like these competitors. You want to look like your favorite powerlifter or bodybuilder or fitness model, and it's just not realistic. Who made this stuff up? It's just ridiculous. So society places all of these ideas in our head that we should look a certain way, that we should dress a certain way, that we should act a certain way. And in reality, the key to your happiness has absolutely nothing to do with your outward appearance. Absolutely nothing. It's all about what's going on in here. Obviously, we all want to look good. Who doesn't want to look good? When you look good, you feel good. Your confidence is high, right? But your outward appearance should not be at the top of your priority list, ever. unless you're a bodybuilding competitor, but if you're a bodybuilding competitor, you're probably not watching this channel anyway. So that's besides the point, but your outward appearance is not the #1 end goal. It shouldn't be. I don't think it should be. Yes, it can be important to you, but there should be other things that are more important to you, like your happiness, like your quality of life, and all of the things that fall under those categories. I'm not saying that you should not put effort into your outward appearance. It's totally fine to do that. I mean, we all start going to the gym to look better, I feel like. That's probably one of the first reasons why you started working out. And I'm not saying you have to walk around in a baggy t-shirt and not brush your hair or brush your teeth for days. Like, we like to look good, that's fine. But when you are picking your body apart in the mirror, pinching every little extra inch of chub on your body and just tearing yourself apart, that's when it becomes a problem. That's when you are choosing to not be happy because of how you look. And the message I'm just trying to get across here is that we are not solely based on our bodies. Our bodies are important. Our bodies are where we live and reside in, but they are just one part of us. It's normal to have a little bit of extra chub on your lower belly as a female. It's normal to get bloated right before your period as a female. It happens to everybody. If it doesn't happen to you, there's probably some point in your cycle where it does happen. We all get bloated for one reason or another here and there, and there are definitely ways to limit your bloating through your diet, exercise, water, all of that stuff. But it happens sometimes, and it's not something that you need to feel shitty about all day long because you're a little bit more bloated today than you were yesterday. Because I guarantee you, tomorrow or the next day, you're gonna go back to not being bloated and things will be fine. So keeping that perspective on things is definitely helpful, and realizing that your body is ever changing as a female. It's going to fluctuate. Your weight is going to fluctuate based on sleep, stress, hormones, especially hormones for women. You know, all of these things change every day. You're not eating the same exact things every single day, so how can you expect your body to look the exact same every single day? We're going to fluctuate. It happens. Maybe you had a crap night sleep and you wake up and you're just retaining so much water, or maybe you're super stressed from your job and you're retaining water because you're so stressed. All this stuff is normal. We all go through this stuff, and it's just really important to remind yourself that it happens to everybody and that it's not forever. Your body's going to continuously evolve and grow and change, especially as you age, especially as time goes on. So you have to learn how to accept the fluctuations and accept your body for what it is and what it does on a daily basis, because our bodies are pretty freaking amazing. When I think about the end of my life, and I'm not trying to be morbid or anything right now, but when I think about being at the end of my life, I do not picture myself sitting there saying, oh my God, I wish my abs were a little bit more shredded when I was 22. Or, oh my God, I wish I hit 350 pounds from my squat back when I was powerlifting. Or I just wish my legs were a little bit leaner my entire life. Who's gonna say that when you're on your deathbed and you're looking back at your life, looking at all of the amazing things that you've done and people you've got to be with and meet? You're not going to be thinking about how lean you were. You're just not. Hopefully you got from this video that life is not solely about what you look like. It's not about your outward appearance, and you should not make your entire life about your outward appearance, because there's going to be days where you want to go out to dinner with your husband, or take your kids out to ice cream, or I don't know, skip the gym and go to your little cousin's soccer game. Life is happening all around you right now, and it's just silly to put so much focus on these trivial things that in the end of our time really are just such a small piece of our life. So I'm challenging you guys to do some deep soul searching right now and think about what really matters to you. You know, think about what you want to remember when you're looking back on your life. So the next time you catch yourself looking in the mirror thinking that you wish you had a better body or you wish you looked different, stop and remind yourself that, number one, you are making yourself feel this way. You are choosing to feel this way about your body, and you are putting those negative words in your head. And number two, remind yourself that it is not all about your body. Nobody else is picking apart that little chub under your stomach or that little cellulite on your left butt cheek. Nobody cares that much. You are choosing to make this a big deal, and you are choosing to place such a high priority on your outward appearance. So I hope this put in perspective my idea of bad body image days. I know that it's not a quick fix. This isn't something that you just shut off and you're okay with tomorrow. I know that there are still days where I do it. There are still days that you're gonna do it. But just have this perspective in the back of your head next time that you go to look in the mirror and pick yourself apart, because you are worth so much more than that. Your body is beautiful, and you are doing everything you can to be a healthier and happier human. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.